Well, good day and hello there, I am Jamie, this is UploadVR and this is VR Skater. This is a new PC VR game releasing in early access on Steam today from Deficit Games, and it's pretty interesting. As you can probably tell from the name, this is a VR skateboarding game, and it has some really interesting ideas on how to achieve that kind of ambitious goal. So what we're going to do is launch into a practice run of the game's level that comes with the early access version right now, and as you can see, kicking off is very interesting in VR. What we do is we take our right controller, although depending on your stance you can mix up the controllers you're using, and just swing it along by, just like you would your leg in real skating. Hold the button down, you can do an ollie. Hold the other button down, you can do a nollie. I might have said that wrong. I'm not that big of a skater. I never really got into the terminology. I can't do an ollie myself. So if you're laughing at me right now, okay. Anyway, you can do tricks in the game, as you just saw me failing to do just then. Let's see if we can get it right this time. Yep, so you can do tricks in the game like kickflips. They're done with like different motion control gestures. They're kind of tough to learn, but we'll get to that in a second. You can't skate downstairs, as you've just seen, so that's quite realistic. But what you can do is jump over the stairs, which is also quite realistic. And over the railings. And over the stairs again. Now, the really interesting thing about this game is that, obviously, the Tony Hawk's games on PlayStation and whatnot, they all have those kind of, like, skate park themes where you can just keep riding around in the same area. But obviously that's kind of hard to do in VR, and actually the steering in the game is a little stiff. So what Deficit Games has done is actually designed very linear courses, which I think is a really intelligent thing to do. It really captures the speed of skateboarding, which is actually something we haven't really experienced in games like Skate before, I don't think. Now, yeah, it's just in early access, so right now there's just this one course, but you can do a practice or you can do a run to, rack up high scores and whatnot, but then you can actually come out, go back and do something called the Academy, which is where you're going to be learning all your tricks. Now, tricks are, for lack of a better term, quite tricky in this game. You can see I've already mastered a few. We're just going to look at the nollies here. I definitely need to check if it's called nollie after I'm done recording this. Here's where it's going to teach you on this video, this handy little video here, exactly how to do it. And as you can see, it's a combination of button presses and the way you move your motion controllers, which for simpler tricks I've found works pretty well. But for some of the harder tricks, it's kind of tough to nail. So not only do you have to like move the controller in the exact right way, you have to also then press the button back down at the right time in midair to kind of land back down on your board without it spinning out of control. Now, with practice, this becomes significantly easier, and I'm going to be really interested to see what kind of community this game builds up with people that do have that dedication. But so, I'm just showing you this here because you can see practice eventually does make perfect. And then you can go back to the run, the high school map that they've got there so far, and integrate all these tricks and go for high scores. But there are simpler tricks to learn as well, just for people that don't want to get into this kind of technical stuff. So let's go to a grind, which is obviously something that will help you progress through levels. And as you can see, it's just kind of this jump with the buttons and then bring buttons back down to grind along. And you can also jump off the end of a grind if you want. Let's see if I can pull it off in one. Nope. All of the skateboarding fails with none of the pain. That's perfect VR to me. So let's take what we've learned just then and see if we can integrate a grind into this the start of this run. Here we go. Nope. This is a VR YouTube fail compilation for skateboarding. Maybe this time will be the time. Nope. Need new shin pads. Nope. Alright, I can feel it. Nope. Alright, this time. This is the one. This is the one. Nope. I genuinely thought this was the one, so maybe this will be it. Hey, there we go. And you actually get kind of a cool, sense of achievement out of that, which you get a lot of confidence, unearned confidence, as you can just see there from. So that is VR Skater. It is out today on early access on Steam. The first map is in there now. Some tricks are in there. Developer says they're going to be doing a lot more with the game, and I'm really interested to see, again, what kind of community it grows, because I think people are really going to dive into this control scheme. It was a little tricky for me, but I want to go back in and give it more time. And yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see how the game progresses. If you like the video, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. Hit the notifications button, and we'll see you soon for more VR game coverage.